Many years ago, I attended high school in Laguna, so I spent about 4 years of my life there. It was the probinsya, and younger me found it quite dull. There were very few distractions and precious little to do. Our town did not have a mall in the near vicinity, there were no weekly events, and the nightlife was non existent. Not that a teenager would have anything to do with the nightlife. It just meant na once gabi na, there was nothing to do but stay indoors and sit with your thoughts. This was before the time of the BPO. So at evening when it was late, wala ka man lang mahahanap na makakainan or napakabihira lang. People woke up early and they slept early. It was just how things were. But now I'm an adult and moved back into the province for the second time for a couple of years now. And honestly, I don't think I want to move back to Metro Manila anytime soon. Let's start with practical reasoning first. The cost of living sa probinsya is infinitely better kesa sa Metro Manila. For 5,000 pesos, I can rent a two-bedroom flat. I would have to spend 3 to 4 times of that amount for a similar space in Metro Manila. Yung 5,000 pesos for upa sa Metro Manila is napakahina. Halos wala kang makukuha or kung makukuha ka kung makakakuha ka, probably it's just for bed space. We could argue that some things in Manila are cheaper depending on the area, but rent is definitely one of the biggest expenses in a household or even for someone living solo. And to have that expense go down a whole lot just really helps the finances. Another thing that I just really like about living here sa probinsya is I can quote unquote slow down and take some time off even on a daily basis. Here, there's a waterfall not even 30 minutes from where I live, and the entrance fee, 20 pesos. I can put out camping chairs and sit and eat with a mountain view for free. I can go to hot springs, I can go on treks weekly if I wanted to, and for off season prices. The air quality is really better. There's still air pollution, and it's nothing compared to air pollution in Metro Manila. I don't have to sit in Metro Manila traffic. Yes, may traffic na din sa probinsya, lalo na sa Calabarzon. But it's nothing compared to Metro Manila traffic na sobrang init na nga, sobrang ingay pa, then sobrang usok pa. Streets are a little more walkable just because there's much less car density. And my fondest memories nung high school ako sa Laguna were walking to my school even if the walk was a solid 30 to 45 minutes. Almost all of my classmates walked to school, and I think this is still normal today. I really like how my entertainment does not have to depend on the malls or a screen, whether it's small screens like my tablet or my phone, or a big screen like watching the movies in malls. When I was younger, I felt like ang boring ng probinsya because we didn't have a big mall. We didn't even have SM malls. The nearest SM when I was young was hours away. The town where I live now already has an SM mall, pero I still enjoy having third spaces or things to do in my town that are not dependent on shopping or spending. And if I was shopping instead of spending on chain stores in chain malls, I can look more at what our local vendors have to offer. It's usually cheaper than what chain places are doing. Ganap or events in the province might be fewer, so maybe it's not for people who need frequent events or stimulation. Ganap here is more personal, like a Daymor's birthday party or a weekend event that the city hall has organized for vendors. As I grew up, I realized that I don't have to be around a lot of people to be less lonely. Metro Manila often has big, busy events, but being in a small community where people care about each other is just as amazing, honestly. I talked about the positives, but I'd like to bring up a few cons or negatives about provincial living that I'd like people to seriously consider before they move to the province. First off, there's healthcare. Metro Manila simply still has better healthcare when it comes to humans and even to companion animals. Patients from the provinces are still referred to hospitals in bigger cities every day. If you have a medical condition, you may need to consider this. A lot of provinces also, ironically, are better for you if you own your own vehicle. The accessibility of public transport is simply not there yet. The main mode of transportation for specific locations is still either jeepneys or if hindi siya abot ng jeepneys, it's just by tricycle. And tricycle fares cost as much as Grab or taxis, which I find it very annoying. My partner has a motorcycle and it has greatly improved how I enjoyed my town and province. If you want to move to a certain province and you don't have a vehicle, you might want to figure how transportation works there first.